everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and happy Thursday to each and every one of you. And as always, hope you're having a great day and a great week. It's almost coming to an end. That is exciting. But let's just dive right into today's daily sickness video, because I don't want to talk about anything else, because this is amazing. I have something absolutely fantastic to show you guys today. I hinted at this a little bit yesterday. In fact, I've been hinting that this might be coming over the last few, I guess, like months now. I'm trying to get a hold of one of these. For those of you who follow me on social media and cinemasickness.com, you might have an idea. I posted a photo yesterday of an empty box on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and cinemasickness.com saying that this awesomeness arrived, but I didn't say what it was. It just something really cool used to be inside this package. This is amazing. This is definitely a new gem of my collection, and definitely a milestone, a great day in the life of the Cinema Sickness cinematic media library, whatever you want to call it. I'm so freaking excited right now. You have no idea. This just goes to show you. I think the lesson of the day, the lesson of this video is going to be never say never. And what do I mean by that is that there are times I'm like, I will never get this for my collection. I figure it's just not going to happen. It's too difficult. I'm looking. I spent all this time searching the internet for this one specific thing. I just can't find it. It's not going to happen. It's too rare. Maybe someday I'll get lucky, but I'm thinking probably not. I'm just going to count it as a loss. Never say never. Let's talk about HD VMD quickly. Did I ever think I'd have an HD VMD player? No, they are extremely rare and hard to find. The players they were after less than a year. They were never sold here in the United States. You could only import them. Very rare, very hard to come by. I now have two, both in box. Never thought that would happen. That is amazing. The fact that I can say I have two HD VMD players, I own two HD VMD players, both in box, is amazing. The HD VMD discs, even harder to come by than the players themselves. The players are extremely rare. Discs are extremely rare. I have a small pile of them over there. Blows my mind. So never say never. And this was definitely the next format that I was trying to find. Yes, we were adding a new format to the library and a new player to the library. This is definitely the next player and the next format on my list of formats I really wanted to hunt down and find. I've spent such a long time looking for this, even longer than HDVMD, and I just could not find one. Finally, I stumbled across this little website. They had a couple of these listed. I even had a hard time getting these off the website. It's a Chinese website, all in Chinese, not American. And apparently a lot of people on there do not speak English. So that was really fun trying to translate translate what I had to say to them and trying to read back what they had to say. It was very difficult, and I knew that everything I was saying was probably in broken Chinese, because everything they were saying back to me was in broken English. It was really hard to figure stuff out. I had a couple people I bought the item and they just never sent it, so I had to get refunded. Luckily, the website's really good for refunds. I had to get refunded. I had some other people it's just a huge mess. Finally, after trying all these different people, I found one guy who finally actually sent my item to me. And this is just amazing. Let's do it. Let's just reveal it. I don't want to talk about it too much more. So, again, guys, never say never. You might think you might not ever get something, and finally one day you'll actually get it. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of perseverance. That's what I'm looking for. It's not going to be easy, but if you keep trying, you might come across something, and you might get lucky enough to add something like this to your library. A CBHD player. Look at this. Oh my god. This is again, CBHD player, which stands for China Blue High Definition. This is amazing. Look how beautiful this is. I cannot believe I got one of these for my library. Look at that. Look at that logo. I love it. Oh my god, this is amazing. Blows me away. Region 6, by the way. So very, very cool. So what this is, again, it's a CBHD player, which stands for China Blue High Definition. This was China's answer to Blu-ray, basically, because China has this thing where they really don't like paying like licensing fees, and in order to get in Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff like that, because DVD apparently was quite popular, they had to pay there was a licensing fee to get the stuff into their country. They didn't like that, so in order to bypass that, in order to get around the whole paying those fees and whatnot for Blu-rays, they figured, well, let's make our own high definition format for our own country, and we don't have to pay those fees. Will be completely wiped out. It's our own country's format. Those fees out the door. Interesting idea. They tried that with DVD as well, but we can talk about that some other day. So, yeah. And here's what we get. We got a CBHD out of it. So this is actually, basically, you guys may be thinking, this kind of looks maybe like a Toshiba HD DVD player. That is for a good reason. This is actually a kind of hybrid of HD DVD. Once HD DVD lost the formats, the company behind CBHD and the company behind HD DVD kind of got together and used that technology. This basically uses HD DVD technology. Now, with that being said, this is not backwards compatible with HD DVDs. You can't play HD DVDs inside here or anything like that. It is a whole new format. It's not the same format as HD DVD, but it uses the same technology. So if that makes sense. But again, not the same formats, not at all. Unfortunately, these are not backwards compatible players. That would be pretty cool if they were. I think I read somewhere that they were like kind of hoping to do that, but then for whatever reason didn't do that. So absolutely amazing. Again, I cannot believe I have one of these. I can't believe I'm holding this right now. This is amazing. This came all the way from China. Like I said, I had to order it specially off this Chinese kind of like, I think it was kind of like a Chinese eBay. I don't know. It's a website I have never even heard of. I knew nothing about. I just stumbled across one of these and bid on it. Luckily, I have a lady at work who, she is Chinese and can read Chinese, obviously. I had her come down from her office, came down to my office. She basically ordered it for me because I could not read the website, and even though Google was would translate it, it wasn't translating everything. Google Translator was translating like some of the website, so I was having issues with that. So she came down. She basically helped me out, helped me fill out my credit card information and address, and click on the right button, stuff like that, to finally place my order, and it finally came, which was a little bit of a pain too, because the website's a little weird. Not only do you basically pay for the item and the shipping for the person who's selling this to pay for shipping, but they're only shipping it to like an international shipping company. So you're basically paying them to ship it to this other company. Once it gets to the other company, you then have to pay them to ship it to you. So I end up having to pay shipping twice, unfortunately. So in the end, I paid a little under $100 for this, which is a really good deal in my opinion. So that is just amazing. Now this does feel a little cheap, like it's definitely not the best quality player ever, and unfortunately this has definitely been around the block. I will tell you now, I have tested this out. It does work. I wanted to do that before I did this video for you guys, but it's definitely showing its wear and tear. I mean, there's a lot of scuff marks on it. It was really dirty when I got it. There's even like a little bit of like rust, which I'm not kind of freaked out by, but there was a little bit of that. So this apparently has gotten some use. Luckily, like I said, it still works, so we're good there, but it's definitely a player that whoever owned this before was definitely using. But at least it still works, and that's what really matters. Who knows, maybe somewhere down the line I can get another one of these. We'll see. But again, this is absolutely just fantastic that I'm holding this in my hand right now. So I contacted the guy because I wasn't quite sure what all this came with and whatnot, and I said just to come with the cord, and here we go, power cord right here. Just FYI, in China, if you get something from China, this might look like an American plug. This is not an American plug. Do not plug this into an American outlet. You do not want to do that. So safety tip for the day. It might look American, but it's not. The prongs are actually just like 16 of an inch or so, like a little bit like wider. If you really worked it, you could, like, I see this happening a lot probably, because you could shove this into an American socket. You could make it work, but it's not a good idea. You need one of these. See that? Look how like similar they look. They look almost exactly the same, but I assure you there's a little bit of a bigger gap in between here than in between there. So you need to take that, and there you go. Now you have an adapter. Luckily, I had one of these. I have one of these for my my video CD player. I have a dedicated video CD player that also needs one of these. So we're good to go. So I had the cord, which was awesome, but even better than that, the remote. This was, I contacted the guy and said, does it come with the remote and the cord? He said, it comes with the cord, but not the remote. I don't know if he just happened to find it as he was packing this up and sent it out. I don't know. Unless there was something with the translation, I don't know. But he said it did not come with a remote. This here is certainly the remote. Also showing some wear and tear. This is also very dirty. Luckily, no battery corrosion or anything like that. Whoever owned this took the batteries out of it. I put some new ones in, but that I lucked out there. But you can see the numbers and stuff are like worn off a bit. It's just, again, it's just showing its age. Some like whatever that is. It's like I don't know, the finish is kind of coming off. So again, showing its age, but even though that's the case, it still works, and that's what matters. So you might think that's pretty cool. All right. I got the player, very awesome, very, very cool. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. Power cord, which is also obviously very important. Without that, I wouldn't be able to use this. And the remote, which is also going to come in quite a bit of handy. This is really cool as well. So you might think, okay, that's pretty cool. I was treated to a bit of a surprise when I opened up the package. Not only was all this inside, but there was something else inside as well. I did not know this was included. Again, I could barely figure out what the guy's auction said, and again, very all in Chinese. I had no idea what I was reading. We have some CBHD discs right here. What? 10 to be exact. Holy crap! When I opened the package up and these came out, I was about to cry with happiness. I couldn't believe it. We have Yes Man, Casablanca. Look at these guys. Look at that logo. Get Smart, Inkheart, Shawshank Redemption, Bullet, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Deliverance, Speed Racer, and finally, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Oh my freaking God, guys. That is just... Look at that. Look at that. All Warner Brothers titles. But, oh my God. I couldn't believe it, guys. I really couldn't believe it when these were in the package as well. So, this was absolutely amazing. Money extremely, extremely, extremely well spent. Again, it was a little bit of a pain to get this, just ordering it off this website that I couldn't read, having to pay like all the international shipping fees and whatnot, and finally getting it here and having it go through customs and all that stuff, and trying to contact the guy who was selling it, and having a really hard time communicating between the two of us. Huge pain, but again, extremely well worth it to have some CBHD discs now in my collection, and a CBHD player that comes with a remote that is still in working condition. Like I said, showing its age a little bit. It has definitely been used, but it still works beautifully, and that is fantastic. So again, guys, I am blown away. This is amazing. I don't know what this. I'm speechless here, guys. I mean, again, the fact that I own this and HDVMD are two things I never thought in a million years I would own in my collection. I never thought I'd own these just because they're so rare and hard to come by. As far as these CBHD players are concerned, this apparently was sold somewhat well in China, along with Blu-ray, but for whatever reason, they're just hard to come by. Like, I figured since these were sold somewhat well, I would be able to find them online somewhere, but I just can't find these listed anywhere. It was just this one website I happened to stumble upon after, like, this is literally my probably like 50th time over the last like few years, just doing random Google searches for these players and for the discs and whatnot. And every time I come up empty-handed, I find like a website that maybe like had them listed, but they're out of stock or something like that because they don't carry them anymore. Something like that. I would come across that a lot, but I just would not come across anywhere actually selling these, and I finally did, and I just can't believe it. So 10 CBHD, China Blue High Definition discs right here. Some really good titles as well. And the player with remote. Just fantastic. So, let's plug this in. I'm going to put it up on the TV. We're going to take a look at this together. Like I said, I've already kind of played around with it, but I haven't really gone too much into it. So, I really just tested out to see if it worked before I did this video because I didn't want to be, showing you my broken player. So yeah, let's plug this in. Let's take a look at it. I'm freaking out. I'm so excited to watch a movie on this. So, all right, there it is. Let's take a look. Well, all right, guys, here we go. Got the remote here. We're going to do this all backwards. There's the TV screen. So very, very excited about this. Let's turn the player on. There we go. Lights up beautifully. I'll show you this. Look at that, all lighting up. The CBHD logo is lighting up there. The light down there comes on. Hello, it says. So very awesome. Not much to look at there. It takes a while for whatever reason for it to come up on the actual TV. I noticed that. So hopefully this will actually come up. Everything is plugged in. And here we go. There you go. Look at that logo. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know what that says. Who can read that? Let me know what that says. That is awesome. So, all right, here we go. We got the screen. So this goes to the disc, which I don't have a disc in there. But this over here, let's see if I can change. Oh, don't point that at the TV. So, go into that. As you can see, it's all in Chinese, but if I can remember where this was, I think it was, let's see here. In settings, I think it was this one. And it should change everything to English. There we go. Look at that. All in English now. Look at that. Let's see if it kept... see, it's saying 480i. I guess that's... I don't know if that's the output or not. I'm guessing it is. Again, it's all kind of set up funny. So let's change that. I know when I do this, we'll change to 1080p. When I do this, it takes a second. It's gonna do this. I did this last time. It goes blank for a second. It scared me when it did this. Kind of freaked out, thinking, "Oh no, what did I do? Did I mess the settings up? Is everything going weird?" But it came back, so we'll give it a second or two. There it is. All right, there we go. So the only issue I'm really having though is I'm not sure. Let's see if I can figure out how to get out of here. That is my main problem. I don't know how to get out of this because none of this is in English, the remote, so I don't know what any of these buttons say. It's just going to take me playing around with this oh, well, there it was. I don't know what I did. Okay, now everything went full screen. What in the heck is going on? And, okay, so this button here apparently goes from full screen to widescreen, and this goes back to the menu. So there you go. You learn something new every day. So what do you guys want to watch? Let's do a little, you guys want to go with some Goblet of Fire here? I say we go with some Harry Potter. Because you can't go wrong with Harry Potter. So, hit the little green button, open the tray up. And we will stick the disc inside, which has a fingerprint on it. Hopefully that won't cause any problems. Let me see if I can get that off. No, it needs to be clean, but whatever. Hopefully that won't be any issues. Alright, close the tray. And let's see what this looks like, guys. Alright, please wait. Again, hopefully that fingerprint isn't going to be an issue. We will see. I don't know how picky these discs are. I know, like, HDVMD, if you have, like, even, like, the slightest little bit of dust on that, it's not going to play. I don't know if this is as picky as that. So, the player's doing something. It's making all sorts of noises. And here we go. Alright, so finally read it. CBHD, enter, play. And I should probably mute this so we don't get any issues. Alright, there's a whole bunch of stuff I can't read. You guys can, by all means, leave some comments. Looks like some kind of warning, probably about copyright protection, I'm assuming. And there you go, look at that. Alright, We're going to mute that. I don't need to get any copyright issues. So look at that, guys. There you go. So the thing is I played around with this before. I can't read all of this stuff down here. So I found out like how to get subtitles, but I don't know if I can actually change the language to English. I'll have to figure that out, because when I play it, the language is whatever, Chinese, whatever it is. It's not in English. Everybody's speaking in a foreign language that I do not understand. Like I said, I was able to get subtitles on, which was good, but it is what it is. And this looks fantastic. This is 1080p, guys, and it looks beautiful. Just make a turn. Get a better picture here for you guys. Turn these lights off. There you go. How's that looking? Look at that. Absolutely amazing. So very, very cool. That is great. I don't even know how to pause this. Let's see. I think this is the pause button. There we go. We have paused it. So that is great, guys. Turn some lights back on down here. All right. So there you go. So, all right. I'm going to flip the camera back around, talk to you guys a little bit more. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty darn excited. Well, all right, guys, there you go. The newest addition to my collection, my CBHD player, and a couple 10 CBHD discs. This is just the most amazing thing ever. I didn't tell you the guys the model of this. It's CBHD 9100. So very awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Again, never say never, guys. Never say never. If there's something you're looking for, keep looking. Eventually, if you get lucky enough, you'll come across it and get to add something awesome to your collection like CBHD. I still can't believe I'm holding this and this is sitting in front of me. I'm absolutely blown away by the fact that this was a possibility and that this is a thing, because it's awesome. Again, a format I've been dying to have in my collection just for the fun of it. Obviously, all these movies I already own on other formats, many of them already on Blu-ray and HD DVD and stuff like that, but to have them on CBHD is just mind-blowing. I can't believe it. So, all right, guys, there you go. Fan-freaking-tastic. I think I'm going to go watch, I'm going to watch one of these tonight. What should I watch? I don't know. I think maybe I'll watch, I'm probably going to watch Yes Man, because I haven't seen that in a while, or maybe Speed Racer. In fact, I might do Speed Racer simply just based upon, well, maybe I will. The freaking case is broke. I got to fix that. So maybe just upon the fact that I'm sure it'll show off the capabilities of the player really well and how beautiful it looks with high definition, because the colors in this are just fantastic. So maybe I'll do that. But all right, there you go. There it is. Again, the newest addition to my collection, the newest format added to the collection, and I am absolutely just blown away by the fact that I own one of these. I know I keep saying that, but I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe it. So, all right, there you go. It's just this is the stuff that gets me excited. This is the stuff that just makes me like so pumped up and so energized and so freaking happy to like add something like this. I'm a sucker for this stuff, guys. I'm a format junkie. I love collecting this stuff. It just it feeds me. So, all right. Anyway, that's it, guys. So, like I always say, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. If you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. Also, if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, hoodie, tank top, hats, buttons, any kind of cool Cinema Sickness gear like that, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself some. And also, if you want to keep videos like this coming your way, a daily video every single day, head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness where you can become a patron and show your support. Any tiny little bit helps and is greatly appreciated. So, all right, that's it. If you guys have any questions about this format, I'm not like, I don't know everything there is to know about it. A lot of it's actually, I don't even know if this format is even still around. I couldn't find any information on that. Apparently it died, but I don't even know when. It came out in like 2009, but apparently it died off at some point. But again, information is scarce. Wikipedia is not really helping me out with this, but oh well. So again, if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Ask them down below. So, all right, again, guys, that is it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go play with my new toy now. I'll see you guys later. Bye.